Welcome to Biz Tips with Jenny Rice, bringing you insights from real entrepreneurs. No fluff, just raw, practical strategies from those who've been in the trenches. Whether you're launching, scaling, or pivoting, this podcast is your backstage pass to lessons, successes, and game-changing tips. Get ready to learn, take action, and level up. Let's dive in with our next guest.
Hi, this is Jenny Rice with AI Biz Tips podcast. I'm very excited about our guest today. We have Franck Ardourel, who's a customer experience expert. Welcome, Franck.
Thank you for your invitation, Jenny.
Yeah, I'm really happy to have you here and your background. So why don't you start with a little bit more about your background, your experience, and especially thread in the AI, because I know you have quite extensive experience with AI.
Yes, so I was born in France, but I moved to US in 1999, which means it was the beginning of the digital transformations. And since then, I've been working in it. So I embrace technology, I embrace marketing, and I do the blend of marketing and technology. And since you mentioned AI, AI has been there for years. I started my life in AI in 15 years ago, developing a scoring model using machine learning. But I think when you think about AI, you think about generative AI today, and you think about AI automations, which has been accelerating the way that business perform, especially for the past 2 years. And this is where I've been focusing, not only on customer experience, but how to leverage AI and machine learning to perform better business with AI. And it's fascinating. If you think about AI as an opportunity, you will enjoy it.
Absolutely. So I know your background in customer experience and in your commitment to how that's important in the model for businesses. Tell me a little bit more about that. And then maybe we can also talk about how AI helps with that area of business.
Yes. So if you divide customer experience and AI, customer experience for the audience, the way I define it is more about total experience, which means is how many touch points a user engage with your brand, which could be with an employee, a leader, a partner, an influencers, a vendors, or the brand itself through an ad. And I think what is amazing is for the past 15 years now, the number of touch points, either you work in B2B or direct to consumers, have increased. And you talked today about at least 10 touch points before a user buy your product. So what was the impact of AI is by leveraging AI and especially AI automations, now you are able to connect the dot anytime a user connect with a brand, which means you can create the customer journey map easier in an easy way. And you can optimize every touch point, understanding the impact of your brand at each stage of the customer experience. So I will say we used to talk a lot about CX and what is customer experience, but today we are able to talk more about how you do it by leveraging AI and AI automation per se. I don't know if that answers your questions, but I think it's my best approach.
Yeah, so I love that. So we're looking at the customer journey and we're looking at maximizing it so it's optimized for that experience. And then using AI to help with that journey, to help with the touch points, making sure it's efficient, making sure you're doing that. And I would imagine too, to customize that more specifically to that customer with the brand. Is that correct?
Yes, it's correct. And think this way. The digital transformation brought a lot of technology. Salesforce, Marketo, HubSpot, CDP, Customer Data Platform, etc., etc. For the past 2 years now, the technology and every performer on the marketplace use AI as a new layer to optimize this technology. And when you think about a customer journey now, you can do in real time the customer journey mapping. So you can quantify and qualify any customer engagement in real time, so you can act on that and you can make decisions. And that's why it has been fascinating to look at AI for the past 2 years and understand how could you integrate it in your system. So if you have a MarTech or a tech stack, integrating AI will allow you not only to perform customer experience, but also to perform marketing operation. And I think the big impact of AI today on marketers is huge. And is huge because is not eliminating a task force, is just bringing the way for the task force to perform better.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. It's how to be more efficient, how to be more engaging, how to, elevate your brand, and things like that. And this is where AI really makes a difference in the businesses, the opportunities, and the impact it has. Because I'm aligned with you, customer experience is really key to success, right? And that's how I think companies differentiate themselves, is to say, wow, my journey with you has been great. I'm going to highly recommend you. And you mentioned organic growth with that too, right?
Yes, so I'm going to give you an example. I'm finishing a model leveraging AI. I'm asking you few data, and I can tell you versus your competitors, versus your industry, where you stand. I can benchmark you in few minutes about where you stand in your industry in terms of acquisitions, retentions, or customer support. And with AI, I'm able to process the questions easily. But with AI, I'm also able in few minutes to benchmark the industry and capture the data. And at the end of the day, I can tell you what is your churn rate, what is your customer lifetime value, and how much you will make in the next 3 years if you decide to act on some KPI where you are bleeding. In fact, it's very, life has become very simple with AI. It just bring you the factors, the ratios, the KPI where it help you to make improvement.
Absolutely. I love that, so that you can analyze and then help predict where you said, I love that, bleeding their KPIs. So where they're missing the mark and how they can make that difference and impact their business, right?
Yes, it's so you take an example. You have if I take technically in marketing, you have a click through that is 0.9%. AI will tell you, well, in your industry, it's 1.5. So based on this information, you can understand and work with your team saying, okay, how can we improve our click-through? You can improve your click-through by looking at your audience and making some tweak. And as soon as you move the 0.9% to 2.2%, it make a huge difference in leads generations, and it will make a huge difference in sales. So these simple things that can be done by leveraging AI.
Right.
And AI can also give you some advice, some recommendations. Based on your competitors, it can tell you where your competitors are targeting this type of SCP, targeting account or persona. And so AI is the power to do better analysis and to act quickly.
Right. And what I'm hearing is that you can evaluate where you're at using AI. AI can help you make recommendations on how to improve it and different opportunities. And then AI can even help you implement it and be that partner with you to help you be more efficient in doing those things too, right?
Yes. So another example, I write blog every week. It takes me 45 minutes to do it. Why? Is because on Tuesday morning at 9:30, AI brought me all information I need. So I built an application that allow me to select what are the most important articles based on a subject and the topics, which I decide on Monday which topic I want to write. And AI is bringing me the most effective topic, article that has been written. And after I work with this topic and I produce my article. And why it works, I'm giving you this outcome. It was amazing. I'm a writer for CMS Writers, and I've been named the top writer for 2025.
Wow, congratulations.
Yes, it's just so I use AI to make me look good.
Right.
I think it's and before before I was doing research, it was taking me maybe one day, like 8 hours to perform. But today with AI, I go straight to the point.
Right.
Yes, so that's the way you can improve efficiency.
Absolutely.
And if you work in B2B and sales, AI bring huge improvement. So just to simplify things, you can create a process where AI is going to scrap your targeting account, target your persona, personalize the email. So it's going to be one-on-one email. And at the end of the day, is going to plug the meeting for your sales rep or SDR. So the sales rep come in the morning, open his calendar, and see the meeting of someone who is interested to talk to him.
Right.
And why you succeed is because AI allow you to do personalization right. It doesn't send an email like with a blending copy or vague value proposal. The AI will allow you to look at the profile of the user you want to talk to, take the thing that he has been saying on LinkedIn, for instance, and write an email to perform the conversion rate. And I did the experimentation, and the conversion is 5 times higher. So you move from 10% to 5%.
That's great. And what you're doing essentially is what customers want is to engage with them on a more personal level, is to engage with them, understanding their needs and their requirements. So AI can help leverage that without, like you said, be more efficient in doing that, right?
Yes, it's we used to say think global, but today we can say act locally and be AI and digital. And when we say right channel, right persons, right message, this is what you can achieve today. This is things I couldn't do 25 years ago. But today, why? It's because generative AI is the perfect world to manage text, image, and language.
Absolutely.
And, yes, life has been simpler. And even when you create video today, you can use your avatar.
Yep.
And instead of spending hours to recording a video, you can use your avatar and give a script, and the video will be created with your avatar based on the script. And it will be perfect. It's just a few minutes running, and you have a perfect video.
Yep. It's very exciting what's happening. What I find fascinating too is that we're just at the beginning of it. It's just starting. It's going to be improving and improving, as we go along. And so I'm excited to see what happens in the future and how it can improve and make life even easier.
But the future is already here. And if you haven't heard about it, I will recommend read about what we call adjunct AI.
Okay.
And it's another layer coming on top of AI where they use and they melt machine learning and generative AI. So today we have a tendency to use generative AI and prompting on one side, and we use machine learning for scoring models, etc. So more sophisticated algorithm. So adjunct AI is getting the blend, and it's moving fast. So I will say next year, you should see a lot of improvement or use case based on TC improvement
exciting.
of AI.
That's exciting, really exciting. Well, Frank, it's been very fascinating to learn from you and see what you're doing and the impact. So as we end this podcast, do you have any tips for other entrepreneurs, how they can incorporate AI into their business and help them succeed?
Yes, I would say if you're an entrepreneur and you are not satisfied with your process and you want to leave the business in real times, just engage with not agency, but an AI expert that is going to help you improve your profit, your process, your profitability. Because at the end of the day, AI will bring you customer satisfactions and profitability. It's just a question about how do you process. And maybe if I can finish on that is in the business world, you have technology, you have process, and you have people. So AI will help you improve your workflow of the process, making your people happy and leveraging by the technology that you have. So I'll say, embrace it, try to understand your problems and use it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It can make a big difference in everybody's lives. So thank you, Franck, for being a guest on this podcast. So really appreciate your insight and your expertise and your background and the impact you can see that's having with you and your businesses and your clients' businesses too, right?
Yes, and thank you, Jenny, for giving me this opportunity. And yes, AI is the next step for your business.
It is exciting to see what's coming up. So thanks again, Franck, for being a guest. This is Jenny Rice signing off with AI Biz Tips podcast with my very special guest today, Franck Ardourel. Merci.
Merci.
That's a wrap on this episode of Biz Tips. For more insights, join us online. We share exclusive tips, resources, and strategies to help you grow and scale your business. Until next time, keep building, innovating, and making an impact.